Hi everybody, Megan Campbell here. Today I wanted to share with you an awesome flow that we did today in one of my classes. Really great balanced flow to help open the hips as well as the shoulders. Before you start this, I recommend that you do the hip and shoulder flow that I posted earlier this month to wake up and warm up those areas before starting to work with your balance a little bit, get the body a little bit warmer. So to start off, you want to find yourself in downward facing dog. So planting the hands and taking the legs in and back behind you and the hips up towards the sky. And just finding that nice, comfortable downward facing dog, whatever it looks like for you today. And remembering that when you're working with your hips, we're directly affecting the knees. So just doing your best with this flow and remembering that there's stages, so staying at the stage that's best for you. So you're going to bring your right ankle to the top of your left thigh. So when you look at your legs, you all of a sudden see this figure 4 position. So you want to flex your right heel and point the toes down towards the mat. Now you're going to reverse yourself. So you're going to start to walk your hands back towards that left leg and go as far as you can without bending the knee. You can take a couple breaths to fold forward if that's available for you. If not, bend the knee a little bit and come up onto the fingertips. Right, so options yours. And a couple of deep breaths to awaken that right hip joint a little bit more. And then if you haven't already, start to bend your left knee, find your fingertips and your drishti, so your gaze, and slowly start to bring yourself up so you come into the prep for an arm balance that I also posted earlier this month. So you have nice external rotation for the hips here. So once you're here, you can also work at going a little bit deeper, taking the elbows to the ankle and the knee. But if you found yourself deeper, you do want to lift back up for a moment, even a little bit higher. So now that you can take that right leg and slide it up and over your left leg so you come into eagle legs. Good. And that may look like the big toe is down on the ground for you. That's okay too. So once you've found your eagle legs, drop the tail a little bit, lift through the heart a little bit more, interlace your fingers, press the palms down, then inhale, sweep your arms up towards the sky, relaxing the shoulders. Baby fingers are pressing back and try not to jet out that front rib cage, so keep it tucked in. And then from here, release the hands. Take your right arm underneath your left arm for eagle arms, so whatever that looks like for you, back of the hands or palm of the hands. Reach your fingers up, inhale. And now as you exhale, unwind your right leg, straighten out the left leg, and kick way back to come into a variation of balancing stick or warrior 3. Good. Reaching out through your fingers and back through the toes. And then unwind the hands, take them down underneath your shoulders. Keep reaching back through your right toes and inhale, spin the left arm up for your revolved half moon pose. Good. Lower your left hand down underneath the left shoulder. Bring your right foot to meet your left foot and walk your hands back out into downward facing dog. And take a moment, a breath or two here, and just observe the difference in the left and right side of your body. And then you're going to try the other side. So make that figure 4 now with your left ankle above your right knee. So you want to bring it up and then find that figure 4 and then start to walk your hands towards your right leg. And again, a couple of breaths here, keeping that right leg straighter if you need to, finding your fingertips and bending into the knee a little bit. Good. So this actually accentuates the stretch into the hip more than if the leg is straight. But whatever works for your body, because every body is different. And just take your time, go easy, stay as relaxed as possible, come up if you have to, into that second part of the pose. So hands together in front of the heart. And so bending into your right knee, finding your fingertips if you're not already there. And then your gaze, so your drishti, keeping it steady, you're going to slowly start to bring yourself up, hands together in front of the heart, and find that nice comfortable seat. And again, if it's available and you feel like you need a little bit more, you take the elbows down to the leg. And if you're down, lift back up. Even the hips up a little bit so you can slide left leg up and over the right leg, taking eagle legs. Good. Drop the tail down, lift those lower abs up and in, so nice supported spine. Interlace your fingers the other way. Press the palms down. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, relax the shoulders, press the baby fingers back without sticking out the front rib cage, so spine long. Good, release the hands, sweep the left arm underneath the right arm. Good, eagle arms, whatever that looks like for you, reach your fingers up. Good, separate the shoulder blades, gently release left leg, straighten out right without touching the ground, try and take left leg back into variation of warrior 3. Now as you reach out through the fingers, reach out through the toes and draw lower abs in to support the spine. Good. Release the hands down underneath your shoulders, keeping the spine long, reaching back through left toes. Inhale, right arm reaches up without dropping into that left hip. So keep the hips parallel, keep the gaze down, reach up, and then once you feel stable, start to play with your gaze. Right hand comes down under right shoulder, left foot comes down to meet the right foot. Walk your hands back out into downward facing dog. And then gently lower your knees to the ground, point the toes back behind you, and sink yourself down into extended puppy stretch or modified version of child's pose. And allow yourself a few long, deep breaths here to give the body and mind some time to integrate the work that you've just done.